This is a message to all my supporters of this podcast. I'm introducing a new supporters program. You can contribute a small amount as a one-off payment to show your love for this podcast. Thank you in advance for all your contributions. Hi, this is Mark Hayward from the Absolute Business Mindset podcast and YouTube channel. So today it's just going to be a quick podcast, but I wanted to do this. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I think it needs to be said and it needs to be shared with people. So there are a lot of people on social media especially, but podcasts as well, who are talking about their morning routines. And you've got people like Tim Ferriss who do their morning routine with journaling and meditation, and you've got people, Rob Moore is up every morning at 4 or 5 o'clock to get his tasks done early doors, and there's been a lot of people talking about how Enrod, who was talking about the 5 things in the morning routine. And I understand that some people are early risers. Some people push themselves to be early risers because they want to achieve things in the morning. And they can prep themselves ready for the day. And I kind of understand that. I do get it. But my point is that basically morning routines have given people morning routine guilt. So if you have kids and it's tricky to get up early in the morning, if you aren't a morning person and you like working in the evening, if you just can't get up to be able to be functioning in the morning, I think we have to call this out. We have to call this out and say that this guilt that people are ladling on you, and to be honest, in some cases, I wouldn't say all cases, but in some cases, I just don't believe people are getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I just don't believe it. Jocko Willink, Mark Wahlberg, the actor, have all talked about their stupidly early morning routines. And so what I'm saying to everyone who's listening here, let it go. If you're not a morning person, if you want to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, then that is absolutely fine. What you have to be able to understand and appreciate is the times of the day that you work best. So it might be 4 o'clock in the morning. Equally, it might be 9 o'clock in the morning. So let me talk you through my morning routine. I wake up between 7 and 8 while in lockdown, especially. If it was a normal day, I'd be waking up about 6:45, something like that. Get showered, get breakfast, travel to work. As we're in lockdown, it's a little bit later, and I have breakfast, I have shower, and then what I do, which is I think the critical point about all of this morning routine, is I plan my day. I work out what I want to achieve, and then I go and do the Brian Tracy Eat That Frog. I do the hardest item first, and I work through my day on the plan that I've done. That can be a hugely, highly productive and efficient day. You don't need to be getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So the reason why I don't get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, because I work better in the evenings. After the kids go to bed, which is getting later and later, but that's another story, I then do podcasts. I then write my courses. I do my planning. I think about what my social media presence is, what I want to do on my properties, who I need to contact the next day. And I think that is totally justified. So now in my routine in working at home, I know that after about an hour and a half, I'll start flagging. So I go and make myself a cup of tea. And I know after lunch, I definitely flag, so I have a cup of coffee. And all these times, I'm working on the best way that my body responds to be able to get the most productivity out of my day. And I've had enough of these people that are making you feel guilty for not waking up at 4 o'clock. I spoke to a friend of mine and their husband, and they were setting their alarm clock at 4 o'clock every morning, and they were not waking up till 6:30. They were just putting it on snooze or turning it off. And I felt really sorry for them, because they were like, oh, but we should be getting up. This is what we should be doing. This is the time to make the most of the day. Perhaps they weren't people to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. All power to you if you're there 4 o'clock raring to go, and you're doing your meditation, doing your exercise, doing your journaling, getting yourself primed for the day. Amazing. Do it and enjoy it and get the most out of your day. But equally, don't feel the guilt if you can't do it, or don't want to do it, or struggle to do it for whatever reason. So I'm calling out morning routine guilt here. Hopefully you sort of connect with me, and sort of just a gentle morning of breakfast, shower, get dressed. For me, the most important part of that morning routine, which I'm repeating, is you plan your day. And Sunday nights, I plan my week, which is the plan that I want to be able to achieve all through the week. Planning is super important, super necessary, increases your productivity, and you can be excellent at your job, your business, your tasks, your goals, whatever it is. So everyone out there, if you're struggling, turn the alarm clock on to later. Get up, do your thing, and enjoy your day, and don't feel the guilt. All right, guys, that's a bit of a rant, but I thought it was necessary. I think we need to be talking about productivity rather than comparing what time we wake up. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate your time. Just one last thing before I go. Thank you, everyone who has subscribed, who has downloaded my podcast. I really appreciate your support. It means the world to me. I really love it that you're getting benefit from my working from home series. You're getting benefit from my interviews on Sundays. You're getting benefit from my solo stuff, just rants and sort of talking about the ideas, the thoughts that I've got about business at the moment. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. If you want to message me, DM me on social media, and we can get in contact. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate your time. Cheers. One last thing before you go, I am taking on new coaching clients. So if you are interested, go to my website and go to absolutebusinessmindset.com. Go down to the bottom onto contact us and drop me a note. Put in the title that it's for coaching. I've got 13 years worth of corporate experience where I've moved through promotions. I'm really looking for people that are starting their career in the corporate environment, are stalling in their career, or want a fresh perspective or a change in role. I'll be able to help all you guys that are in those sorts of positions, and I'm here to be able to help. So go to absolutebusinessmindset.com, down to the bottom, contact us, and just drop in the subject that you want to help on coaching. Thanks.
To make sure millions of people are getting paid on time and in compliance, ADP is staying on top of each new piece of legislation. So when it comes down to it, ADP isn't just a payroll and HR company. We're the company that helps you navigate complexity. Learn more at adp.com.